Hello, gentlemen. This is Randy Preston coming your way again today. This is Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, Nigeria. The only Randy Preston representing the whole of the Tibishans in Abakaliki for now. I know, of course, there are other Tibishans here, but as per representing Randy, it's only Preston here that is speaking. We all know what is happening this week in Nigeria. This Nigeria decides who becomes their president and lawmakers and the governors. But this week is for the presidency and the House of Assembly members. But be it as it may, doesn't stop us from doing what we are doing. TBC is the way out. You see, why I first of all gave you that introduction is because, like we know, the country is about changing government. But when the government does what the people are expecting them to do, that is when it becomes something real. That is when it becomes impactful. That is when it becomes reality for the masses. But when the government comes in and the economy is still biting hard on the citizens, and then the people are still being downtrodden, being pressed down, it is still not what the hope that the people are having. It is not yet not being the prayers that they have been waiting for to be answered. It is not yet being what is being, what is looked out for as the emancipation of the common man. The emancipation of the common man, like I told you in my last broadcast, as far as man is concerned, comes only through TBC for now. Yes. When they want to come from government, then it has to be government from God. But apart from government from God, forget it. There is nothing man's government is doing anymore. Without TBC coming to the rescue, so many people will have to suffer a lot to even survive. Why am I saying this? The reason is because nobody thinks about you. Remember, I told you last time in my early broadcast, I asked, do you remember Michael Jackson's music? They don't care about us. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. But who are they? The elites. Oh yes, the elites. They are the ones who don't care about you, who don't care about us. If they care about us, they will not be telling you that they have used so much amount of money just to run an election. But meanwhile, the people are living below poverty level. Over 60% of the population are living below poverty level in Nigeria today. And yet they are spending billions of naira just to run an election, and at the end of the day, it's just going to be what they used to do. It's selection. It's all about selection. That's the truth. But when TBC puts money in your pocket, the billion coin is the only thing that will put money in your pocket. It is putting money in people's pocket now. It is helping people for now to come out from poverty. How is this happening? In the cities where merchants have already started receiving TBC, people are buying with their TBC and TBC coins and kringles. With that, you will know that when that continues to happen, then survival of the common man will become much easier in this very skilled system of things that we're living in. When we talk about survival of the common man, what are the basic needs of the common man? Basic, as in basic needs of the common man. Nothing more than food. It's only when you eat food that you even know that you are alive. Clothing, so that you will not go naked. And shelter, so that you will not be sleeping in the open. Now, the governments of the day, are they providing this for people? Okay, even when they do not provide it for people, do they make it available? Do they make it easy for people to even acquire this on their own? Okay, there are some states in Nigeria now that even when you have done everything, pay all the bills that they ask you to pay, yet to just build a house for yourself, the amount of bills you pay sometimes will even, discourage you from coming to build. If you want to go and start doing business of just few thousands of naira, the amount of bills you will pay for shops and permits will be so much so that you will be thinking, what will now remain? Despite the fact that the wealth is being unevenly distributed, yet just the little that you manage to get, whichever way you get it, whether someone dash means as in someone gave you a gift of money. In Nigeria we call it dash. Whether someone dash you the money, or you sold a piece of land you have to raise that money, or you must have done some job, services, or whatever it is, and then gain this money and have decided to put it into business so that you will be able to put food on the table for you and your family. Just bills that you will pay, bills alone, permits, shop rents, house rents, you find that nothing remains. But with TBC, you have an abundance. When we say an abundance, imagine that just for becoming a member, registering to become a TBC member, you are given 25,000 cookies. These 25,000 cookies, I keep saying it every time, do the math. 25,000 cookies divided by 100. That is the rate of division that will give you the real value in currency. The currency now is kringles. Is 250 kringles. Now, one kringle is about $9. Just a little less than $9. If it is $9, $9 times 10 would be $90. Times 100 will be $900. Times 200 will be $1,800. Times 250 will be $2,350. $2,350 is the value of 250 kringles that you are being given free of charge, just because you made up your mind to become a member of the Billion Coin community. On exchange in dollars, it will give you $2,350. That's at the exchange of $9 per kringle. How about I change that into naira? How much is $1? Let us use an average so that it will be easy for us to calculate. Let's just say about 360 naira per dollar. At 360 naira per dollar, $100 will be 36,000, right? And then $200, that is 360. Yes, times 10. $100 will be 36,000. And then $200 will be 72,000 plus 18,000. That is half. That's $250. That would be 90,000 naira. Am I correct? That is what you are being given free of charge, 90,000 naira, just for being a member of. Yes, just for being a member of the Billion Coin. $250 and then times 90. Times 360. That will be about 90,000 naira. Just for being a member. And then you begin to do some little task that is being given for every member to do. It is not that some people will do it and some people will not do it. No. This task is with at any point in time you do it, you'll be awarded some cookies. And these cookies will also redeem for Kringles again. Imagine where you do a broadcast. Just for doing a broadcast, you are given 1 million cookies. Just for doing a broadcast. What is a broadcast? What I am doing now. What am I doing? I'm doing a broadcast. What is broadcast? Telling people out there what you believe. If you know that TBC is real, then tell others that it is real. Tell them why it is real. Tell them about your experiences. Experiences is what I'm talking about. There is this thing that is called daily cash flow. Cash flow on daily basis. What is cash flow? For you to redeem the Kringles or those cookies that have been awarded to you, for you to get them as Kringles and coins in currency, you need to wait for a redemption period. For this 2019 now, the first redemption period for 2019 starts on May 1st, 2019. May 1st, 2019. Now, let us assume that you did just one broadcast. 1 million cookies. 1 million cookies is 100,000 Kringles. 100,000 Kringles. That is, am I correct? That's 1 million cookies. And then, calculate this by the cost of one Kringle at almost $9. Will give you, if $250 alone, 250 Kringles alone gave you 90,000 naira. 250. How much will 100,000 Kringles give you? Have you seen what I mean by abundance? Have you seen what I mean by the fact that it is TBC that brings abundance to the common man and does not make it difficult for them to get this? Some people may think that it is not viable now simply because you do not just go into the open market and start buying with your Kringles. But hey, that is like you being left behind. The train is gone, oh. You need to come and join it now. Yes, you need to come and join the train, otherwise you'll be left behind. If you are still thinking that the currency is not real, just get yourself to the cities where these Kringles are being collected right now. In some shops, they collect 100% TBC, some 50% TBC, some 30% TBC, some 70%, 60% TBC. Like I said, myself, I collect 30% TBC as a building contractor into civil construction, building construction. I accept TBC 30% because civil construction is more or less services. So when the client buys his material, the rest of the services, I accept 30% TBC and then you pay the rest in cash. There are so many other people who sell goods. For the exchange of that goods, we pay completely with TBC. In India, they have shops where they sell automobiles. They accept 20% TBC. Brand new automobiles. Some people in Lagos, Nigeria already receive 100% TBC for an exchange of parcels of land. Yes. Some also collect full TBC, 50% TBC for exchange of rent of apartments in Lagos. And very soon it will continue to move to other states and other areas. And you will see then that with your TBC coins and Kringles, you will become like an envy of people around you. So I do not know why people are, what are you are still waiting for. If you have been listening to me and you have not registered, I really do not know what you are waiting for. No one is asking you for money. The only money you are spending is that first money you will pay for your registration or activation of your TBC wallet, which is just like the value of 4 grains of gold. Do you understand? So here we use like 4,500 naira to do that. 4,500 naira. You do your activation. And then for you to get your the value of your Krengos into your wallet at the time of redemption, you must do at least a transaction. A transaction will cost you like $100. That $100 you get an exchange of Krengos for that your $100, and then you will still be given 100 million cookies, which you will redeem for 1 million Krengos. 1 million Krengos. It is a free distribution. Those things you are paying for the initial time is just like a commitment to show that you actually believe in what is happening. If they just say, hey, come in, everything, take it, everything, take it, it's free, don't do anything, don't make any commitment, would you ever know the value? Do you think you will even have the time and the guts to tell any other person about it? After all, if this thing has value, they wouldn't have given it free of charge. You won't even care about it. It is only when you eventually see people making purchases, doing exchanges with it, that is even when you know that what you have worth something. But for the fact that you are going to pay a token to have access to all the cookies that you are going to receive. Imagine as I speak to you, I have close to 100 coins. Do you know what that means? One coin is the value of close to $9 million, and I have close to 100. Don't you know what it means? That means that TBC, the billion coin, is real. It means that the TBC community is the only community to belong to. It means that as a TBCian, you are a millionaire. Not only in Naira, but in dollars, in euros. And finally, it also means that as a TBCian, a broadcasting TBCian, that you are a billionaire. And I say finally, but above all, it means a complete goodbye to poverty, to want, to all those things you dream about and you find it very difficult to get. You only wish you have it. You will continue to wish that wishes were horses. I wish. If wishes were horses, even we that are beggars will ride. Wishes will never be horses. But with TBC, the billion coin, Krengos, wishes are not just horses. Wishes are more than horses. All you need to do is take hold of the opportunity. TBC is going to the moon. You know that there are only few people that have gotten to the moon. TBC is not going to join a spaceship. Here, they are already in their own spaceship. TBC to the moon. Randy, keep on the good work. MD Derek, keep on the good work. Telling you, in my next broadcast, I'll tell you about the few changes that will soon happen when MD Derek will become the English same button broadcaster, and Randy will take on a more serious responsibility and give way to Andy to do the English one, while the another person will take on the same button meetings for French in place of Derek. But before then, let's remain together. It is love, honor, respect that is what counts in the TBC community.